Good morning. This is our Fairway verticutter. I wanted to share this with you, what this machine is and what we're doing here on the second fairway, and what we're going to be doing next week on all of our fairways. 2 weeks ago we verticut the fairways. The process went well, but I didn't think it went well enough, and I didn't like how it left, the finished product that was left. So I've showed a photo in the newsletter and wanted to add a video because I thought that might give us a little bit better of an up-close view as to what this machine does and how these blades work. So you could see they're in a star-like pattern, and they move down through the grass, and they just barely cut into the turf. And we don't want to go too aggressive, but yet we want to make sure that we're getting the thatch out, and that's what this machine does. So you can see all this mess that's left here. What we're trying to do is get some of these leaf blades, or plants, or stolons rather, like right down here, which I just pulled out of this little section. We want to get these things out, stood up, and snipped off. What I didn't like about our process last or 2 weeks ago is that it left a lot of these just sitting up, and the Kikuyugrass grows so aggressively and so dense that it intertwines itself, and it creates this mat-like canopy, which is great. The ball sits up on it, but we get a lot of these guys, these stolons that are down and in the surface, and what the verticutter will help do is it'll help slice it vertically like that, and the plant will then peg down and create new roots, and or it'll just get some of the material out like what it's doing here. So on Monday we've got a pretty extensive process. I'll show more of that next week. Just wanted to give you a heads up. The goal here is to try and reduce some of the mat and some of the canopy, and then tie this all in together with our fairway aerification. Thanks for listening.